Beautiful country. New York. In an office less than 5 square meters. The young handsome guy is staring at the blue sky and white clouds outside the window in a daze. What kind of experience is it to travel through? As a person who has just experienced time traveling for less than a week, Chumu feels that there is probably nothing worse than this in the world. Yes. The dazed young handsome guy is called Chumu. Is a time traveler. And the world traveled through is still the famous Marvel Universe. Originally, the life of 996 sounds terrible, but compared to the threats of aliens, gods, demons, and other messes, what are black-hearted capitalists? Thanos, director of the Family Planning Commission, is the real horror. From the birth of Iron Man to the advent of Thanos, it was only a few years. Can my gold finger make me develop to the point where I can be tough on Thanos? Chumu is also a person with a gold finger, but in his opinion, his gold finger is not as powerful as many predecessors of time travelers. He still remembers that it was a sunny afternoon when his female colleague asked him to help buy a bag of snail noodles, and he passed a small street stall on his way to the store. It's the kind of antique stall with a pile of broken copper and iron, waiting for Yaoi and Leaks to be fooled. Chumu was attracted by one of the small sculptures of the Almighty Eye at a glance. Got a foreign thing in an antique stall in Huaxia? Out of curiosity, Chumu was fooled by the stall owner and spent a total of 500 yuan to buy the small sculpture of the Almighty Eye. The so-called Almighty Eye is actually a pattern printed on the US dollar bill, which means that the omniscient and omnipotent God is watching the world. As a person who likes to watch blockbuster special effects, Chumu just bought a Western figure with a sense of history. He also likes to collect strange things on weekdays, not only exquisite animation figures, but also some messy objects. Such a day, no matter how you look at it, is just an ordinary day, but Chumu never imagined that after a fight in the toilet with a female colleague who had finished eating snail powder after get off work, she would hold the Almighty Eye on the way home. Get into a car accident. Perhaps the large truck with a speed of 200 mph should be called an official vehicle hired by the Management Association of Travelers from the Heavens to send travelers to the road. That speed, it is unbelievable for Chumu to say that the other party is not aiming at the performance at the end of the year. In short, Chumu is not directly killed by the truck. Instead, it hit the Marvel Universe directly the moment the truck was about to touch Chumu. The ancient figure he held in his hand burst into brilliant brilliance. Subsequently, Chumu crossed over, leaving only an unsolved human mystery on the original Earth. Shocked, the spiritual energy recovered, and the practitioners were forced to be exposed. Unlike most guys who travel through souls and possessing others' bodies, Chumu came to the Marvel Universe with his original body. For him, this should be said to be a blessing in misfortune. After all, he has the skin to fight a 90-point female colleague with just a bowl of snail powder. Just when Chumu recalled the tragic experience. Director, an investor has taken a fancy to your script. He's waiting for you in the reception room now. A girl in a black professional dress rushed into the office happily. She had exquisite facial features, delicate skin, and a pair of long legs wrapped in black pantyhose. If it weren't for that carefree attitude, maybe she really looked like a beautiful female secretary. Sky, how many times have I told you to be calm and calm? I am a great director and you, as my assistant, should be calm. Chumu raised his brows. Although he was extremely happy in his heart, he still made a gesture of teaching and looked at the girl who came in. Sky. Real name Daisy. Inhuman offspring with powerful viability. The mainstay of S.Hi.El.D in the future. Chumu was able to make such a character as secretary because of a chance encounter when he just traveled. It's easy to trick a Marvel character into being your right-hand man. After all, the Marvel character Sky is a fledgling little girl. As for him, Chumu, he doesn't brag. He can be said to be a peerless scumbag of the ancestral rank, the kind who earns a month but can play at least in his bank card. He didn't take any bad part-time jobs, it's just that the online dating partners couldn't see him suffering from eating instant noodles and would scramble to support him financially. Vague director? I still find it hard to understand. How did you make a thought-provoking epic blockbuster like Doomsday? I shouldn't have signed any shit contract with you. Dream Hollywood is an investment. Fang Hui went bankrupt and jumped off the building. Sky's eyes widened in annoyance. She was fooled into coming to work by Chumu, and she thought that following Chumu would be a good food and a hot drink. Who knew? This is actually a down-and-out director. When everyone has a low point, I am the same, but now it is different. I have a hunch that my new work will definitely cause a sensation in the United States. Look, isn't there already an investor who is optimistic about my script? Chumu pretended not to see Sky's resentful eyes. He is unusually confident in his script. Filming that kind of subject matter in other worlds may still be a hit, but in Marvel, he feels that he can definitely rely on this drama to complete his identity-exclusive mission. Yes. Identity-specific tasks. Shumu has only traveled for 7 days, and it is definitely impossible for him to embark on a road of getting rich by relying on Wen Taegong in the Marvel Universe. The reason why Sky became a down-and-out director is simply because of the Goldfinger who took him to the Marvel Universe. In fact, Shumu never filmed those films that Sky mentioned just now, they just became his works under the arrangement of Goldfinger. Celebrate the 7-day-long holiday of National Day and enjoy reading books. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP coupons. Immediate recharge activity time October 1 to October 7th.